One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And the Zips will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dell. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will get first crack at it today. In the last meeting, Akron zipped past Kent State, who gave a not-so-golden effort.
And the players were celebrating after that blowout when the Akron fans were celebrating. And, David, you know, when the opposite campus is only 10 miles away, there's a lot of people going down there to rub their noses in.
Man, you took it for a whole year, and you had to hear it. Now Kent State has an opportunity to shut everybody up. They should be ticked off, and they should be ready.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Golden Flashes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Back to pass, it's Francis. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. So Akron's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great one.
Coming out aggressively. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Backed up now, here's second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Dances away. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. Touchdown, Akron! A great catch and run for 6. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the shotgun, the inside give. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Got his man at the 45 on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. The play action fake. He'll pull it down and run.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available, scramble, give me an easy first down.
Give to the back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The Wagon Wheel Trophy has a strong history. It dates back to 1923 when Akron took the series opener 32-zip. See what I did there?
Reese, you should have said zips. But this is one of the more contested rivalry games in all of college football. You look at the series history between these two schools, David. It is really...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's loose at the 15. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. This time he's got it. And he'll be brought down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Using the quick game. Made a defender miss. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Right on target this time. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Zips. They went for the big. Guys, games like this show us why college football is the best sport in the world. Look at the Zips out there running around with the wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to Akron, Ohio, in the home field of the Akron Zips. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the Akron Zips offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So Texas's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. 1st and 10 play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running with purpose.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Bond. He'll throw it now. Short connection to the tight end here. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Throwing off play action. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught behind the line. It's Penn. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this man coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Snags the quick throw.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. The Zips will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So second and 10 after the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff heading left. Spins away from defenders.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. To the air, it's Bond. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They bring him down right at the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Caught in the flat by the running back. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Zips pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pass is caught. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. That pass is caught.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Zips come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught, second down now. Wants to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Looking to throw it again. The ball is caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Zips are going to cash in here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops it. Can you believe it? 12th play of this marathon march, but it's third down and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He pulls in the catch. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Oh, and he knocks it right through. The game is now tied.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return begins inside the 10. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back, it's Bond. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Dump off caught by the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He gets loose. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. First down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down. We're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. 6th play of the drive coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. An inside give now from the shotgun. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. To throw, it's Bond. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking right, this one caught. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. The Zips will bring their punt team onto the field. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And they'll just down it right here. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. To throw, it's Bond. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. There's the snap. And he's looking to throw. This time it's complete. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Zips begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. The Zips pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Play action here on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Still searching for their 1st touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Finds his target. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Zips will look to convert here on 4th down. The running play called on 4th down. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looking to throw here. makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone.
Completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll run it out of the shotgun. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick completion to the tight end. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind him. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep down the middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking to scramble. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Zips lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. And the Zips looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. 3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Little. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Here comes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Ball back at the 6 or 2nd and goal after that loss. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And it's knocked away as they don't connect on that free play. The defense had jumped offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
I love how they're trying to find a one-on-one matchup that could get this ball into the end zone, but that's 3 straight plays where they've not been able to score a touchdown. Late in the game like this, down by 3, I think you got to kick the field goal and hope this game goes into overtime.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to pass. It's Bond. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. And there's the handoff. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. Now it's 2nd down here. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? And the defense comes up. Football.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. And here's the handoff. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Who's in the clear? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Handoff from the shotgun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Zips will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this
Touchdown, Akron. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
And the kickoff will be a return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Bond. Defense is coming after him. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Breaks into the open. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Akron Zips, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. So Florida's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. There's the pressure. Turning it on. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Akron Zips offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Right on the money. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Zips are marching down the field. Going up top again. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking to fire. That's reeled in, it's Little. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Caught. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Akron. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Clay. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Clay. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The sure hands, it's Carr. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it up the 16-yard line. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Zips in a good spot here with second and short. Snagged out of the air. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. A little screen to the running back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw again. He lost one down the sideline. Snags it on the right. Off to the races. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Zips.
Man. How hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy's showed you right there. A difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Hold and finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback running on the draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Blasted as he lets it go.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Using his legs, it's Little. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He makes the grab. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Fires downfield. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Takes it the other way. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Going right to work up top. Plucks it out of the air. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Swings it out to his running back.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Under fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Little. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. It's complete to the right. Lots of running room. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Lost a throw on first down. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's a draw. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Now he's going to break the pocket. He wants it all. Touchdown! Fred fitted in the window for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here, he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Clay. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third down, going up top. With the catch, it's Clay.
Yeah, and we talk about tackling as a defense all the time. Third down, money down. They catch the football. Nice job breaking on it, getting them on the ground, and not allowing any yards after the catch.
And the returner will be dragged down. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
First down here for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to take off. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Steps away to find some room. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Zips come to the line, needing just inches for the first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going for 6. Touchdown, Zips. Grabbed in. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right?
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. And we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Auburn's offense will get the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Zips offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this team.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And it's blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. The 50. The 40. The 30. The 20. He takes it all the way back for the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that. play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Ernie on the Jets. It's a seam wide open. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Zips, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got his man. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Zips, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Akron.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout here. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's shown it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Finds the tight end. Oh, a lot of space. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The offense set for a first down play. Rides the back on the option to give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Hauls it in. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Rushes on him. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Zips can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback adapting. He's going to fire to the left. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Open spaces. Touchdown, Zips. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That is so... to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he can advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
Makes the quick grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Fires to the big fella. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Tigers are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little room. He's loose. Wide open spaces. Inside the... And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Makes the grab on the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Zips are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Here comes the heat. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. Under fire! And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Steps away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Scrambling away. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. That unleashes 1 deep. Touchdown, Akron! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron.
Just about set here in the 2nd half as Auburn about to kick it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. And the Zips can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pressure coming. Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed it. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, running back on the move. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Rolling right and going deep. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. UCLA is down right now inside the Rose Bowl, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Pasadena today. They're trailing.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown. And they turn it into a defensive score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He makes the catch. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to go up top. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Rides the back and leaves it. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to scramble. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Not a chance. Missed it. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Fox. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Let's see what he can do with it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw again. Throws for the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Zips look to keep this drive humming. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And this one's not working, he'll just throw it away. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Fires to the tight end. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And listen, the quarterback... back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He's looking downfield to throw. On target. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. Fourth down coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's strong. Turning it on. There he goes. He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Zips get it past the sticks. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. This time of year, when you're the higher-ranked team, you're getting everybody's best shot, and guys, they answer the bell.
There are head coaches in this sport that say nameless, faceless opponents. You got to be able to show up. You got to be able to bring your best game to the park, regardless of who you're playing. A lot of eyes on the...
Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team. And who's going to become the conference champ.
Keeping it on the ground here. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Bond. Looks left and finds his target there. And the ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Off RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep to the right side. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made in space. Look out. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Conference championship on the line. Now it's 3rd and goal on the opening drive. Pass rush closing in. And it's picked off in the end zone. And midfield, the 40. Inside the 20. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
cannot ask for better starting field position. First and goal from the 1. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's got it. Touchdown. Zips.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Bond. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake. Look at the passing. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Akron offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out. Try to do the same thing here. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Completion makes it second and short. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Well, Kirk, Akron has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver grabs it. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32. And the Zips come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Zips line up with a first and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Akron. So the offense looking for building the lead, and this lead could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a lead to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Bond. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Play fake. Look at the throw. Quick throw testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
No problem with PAT right down the middle. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Runs through the defender. And the defender there to make a tackle for a loss on the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And the Zips offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now big decision coming up here on 4th.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Now this is the 8th play in this drive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. He'll hand it off. And here he goes. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. So hang on here. Got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Zips hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to throw. It's Bond. Running out of time in the pocket. incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Quarterback looking to connect with a receiver here. On the run here, lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. He's wide open. Look out. Tackled there by the defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Caught the completion. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled at the tackle. Productive drive so far as they reach the 40 with another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Longhorns. A great catch and run for 6. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Caught over the middle. It's Penn. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run it from the gun. First down, looking for more now. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is caught. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the...
And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The back's got it. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's littered. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Trying to success the formation. It's 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Zips come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. The Zips are going to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The offense really clicking here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. Quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
And the Zips will try to keep this drive moving. They come up on 1st down, clock running, final minute here of the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The Zips line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Zips, to put them on top now. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Turner trying to create good field position. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That solid pursuit, though, trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Well, Kirk, Akron has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it. Running through the tackle. He's brought down, but that strong stiff arm helped him to a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but broken tackle produces a solid gain there. High completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air.
He hauls it into the 25, still running. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Fires it on the move. Touchdown, Texas. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Our first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking for a receiver. And it's caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They're going to run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Zips hustle to the line to run the hurry up. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The pass is caught. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. Becoming a solid drive. They got a 1st down right at the 49. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. The incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Gets some space on the 30. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The Zips getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a quick round. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Their last chance here. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The timeout is called. Talk some strategy on this very important drive. Play action here on 1st down. Throw to the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Bond. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout. We talk strategy. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the offense takes a timeout to talk things over on the sideline. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? 2nd down, looking to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense.
I'm shocked by this. This is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter.
Texas.
Returner decides to field it. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game. The offense will spend the timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. A play action, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Penn. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Let's see what the call is on this critical 3rd and goal as they try to punch it in overtime. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Texas. They jump on top in OT. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget, Kurt.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
Some pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Bought some time, now lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
What a job of answering it, coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback, put a touchdown on the board, and now with all this momentum, man, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for 2 for the victory.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a 2nd overtime. Again, they're able to tackle on the extra point. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball.
In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Dropping back, it's Bond. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive.
Oh, it's a huge overtime interception. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.